Hi everyone, I'm Jessica. Today I'm going to dive into two sociological communication concepts that resonated deeply with me this semester. The first is symbolic interaction, and then I'm also going to go over social norms. These concepts not only help me better understand how we navigate social interactions, but also provided insights how identity and behavior are shaped by communication. I'll also connect these concepts to some key course objectives, reflect on their real life applications to me, and share how they've influenced my personal perspective. So, the first concept I'll discuss is symbolic interactionism. This is a theoretical framework that examines how individuals create and interpret meaning through social interactions. This approach was championed by sociologists like George Herbert Mead and Herbert Blumer. It emphasizes the role of symbols, so for example, language, gestures, and shared cultural meanings in shaping our social reality. Symbolic interactionism shows that communication isn't just about exchanging information, it's about negotiating the meaning of it. The words we use, the way we use them, and the context in which they're used all contribute to how people interpret reality and construct their identities. This concept resonates with me because of my experience in both the theater and in the military, two settings where symbolic interactions play a critical role. In theater, every prop, costume, and gesture carries symbolic meaning that actors and audiences have to interpret to understand the story. Also, in a military concept, symbols like rank, salutes, and even specific jargon are essential for establishing authority, hierarchy, and camaraderie. A real-life example of symbolic interactionism today is the use of pronouns in today's discussions about gender identity. By choosing specific pronouns, individuals communicate their identity to others, and the way others respond reflects their understanding or misunderstanding of these symbols. This interaction shapes not only individual relationships, but also a broader societal attitudes towards gender diversity. So now I want to go over the concept of social norms. It's an unwritten rules that guide behavior in society. Social norms provide the framework for how we should act in different situations, influencing everything from our tone of voice to our body language. So, social norms are the cornerstone of sociological communication because they create the shared expectations that make interaction possible. Without norms, communication would be chaotic and unpredictable, as individuals wouldn't have a common reference point for behavior. This concept resonates with me because of how often I've had to navigate different sets of norms in my life. For example, during being in the military, strict adherence to norms such as respecting your chain of command or using formal titles is crucial for maintaining order and efficiency. On the other hand, my experience in theater required a more fluid approach to norms, encouraging creativity and spontaneity. These contrasting environments taught me how deeply norms influence communication styles and expectations. A relatable example of social norms in the way we behave is public spaces like elevators. Most people instinctively face the door, avoid excessive conversation, and maintain personal space. These norms are rarely stated outright, but breaking them, like facing backwards in an elevator, immediately creates discomfort and disrupts the flow of interaction. This shows how norms silently enforce social order. So, as I've explored these concepts, I've gained a deeper understanding of sociological communication by addressing two key course objectives. Symbolic interactionism and social norms both illustrate how sociological communication provides insight into identity and interaction. They show that communication is not just about transmitting information, but about constructing social reality through shared symbols and expectations. Also, institutions like the military and the theater have profoundly shaped how we communicate. In the military, symbols and norms enforce structure and discipline, while in the theater, they foster expression and creativity. Understanding these influences has helped me see how institutions mold our communication patterns. So, reflecting on the knowledge of communication, studying sociological communication this semester has been really great. It's made me more aware of the hidden forces shaping our interactions, like the meanings behind symbols and the power of social norms. I now see communication not as a static process, but as a dynamic one, negotiated act that reflects and reinforces societal structures. This knowledge has practical applications in my life. Personally, it's helped me approach interactions with more empathy and awareness of others' perspectives. Professionally, it will guide me in helping navigating diverse environments, whether in leadership roles, collaborative projects, or everyday conversations. So in conclusion, symbolic interactionism and social norms have given me a deeper appreciation for the complexity of social communication. They've showed me that every interaction is an opportunity to create meaning and shape our shared reality. Thank you for taking the time to listen, and I hope these concepts have resonated with you as much as they have with me.